This information is for educational purposes only. It is not intended to substitute for professional medical advice and should not be interpreted to contain treatment recommendations.
In this film, you will learn, step by step, how to empty your bladder. It's relatively simple, but will require some practice. Start by washing your hands thoroughly with water and soap. Remember also to wash your thumbs. Alcohol hand gel can be used if you don't have access to washing facilities. Make sure to have all the equipment you will need ready before you start the catheterization. This includes a catheter of the appropriate size. You will also need intimate wipes or soap with neutral pH value and water to clean your penis. A drape and a pantler may also be useful. Some use a coat hanger instead of a pantler to hold the lining of their clothes. First, remove the cover label from the adhesive label. Then attach the adhesive label to a clean horizontal surface. The packaging must hang so that you can easily reach it when you're ready to use it. Open the upper end of the packaging by pulling the ring towards yourself and then downwards. You can also open the packaging without using the ring. Pull your clothes down so you have free access when doing the catheterization. You may use a pantler holding your clothes in place. To avoid wetting your clothes, you may place a drape under your penis. To prevent pushing bacteria into the urethra and bladder when you use the catheter, you must first clean the head of your penis properly. Gently pull the foreskin back and wash the head of the penis with water and soap. Use each wipe only once. Take the catheter out of the packaging and unfold the bag. The turquoise symbols printed on the bag indicate action points. Before you can use the catheter, the sealing between the catheter and the bag must be broken. Take a grip of the internal tab inside the bag and bend it firmly from side to side until you feel that it breaks off. Please check that the tab has loosened completely. If you find it easier, you can place the bag on a plain surface and break the internal tab off by using your wrist. Now you must drain the liquid inside the sleeve into the bag. This is to prevent liquid from leaking from the other end of the catheter. Hold the end of the catheter upwards. Gravity will then empty the liquid into the bag. Glide your fingers towards the bag to make sure all liquid drains into the bag. Twist the turquoise cap counterclockwise to release it from the catheter. Save the cap for disposing of the catheter. Make sure that the catheter tip does not touch anything before you enter it into the urethra. If it does, you must use a new catheter. Touching the sink or your clothes or skin, for example, will contaminate the catheter and can potentially cause infection. Hold your penis pointing upwards and close to your stomach and pull it a little bit. This will ease the insertion of the catheter as the urethra straightens and as the natural S shape then changes into a U shape. Provide a gentle pressure to the head of your penis in order to open up the urethra, but be careful not to squeeze your penis, as this may obstruct the passage of the catheter during insertion. Only the tip should be exposed when you insert the catheter. To help insertion, it's important that you relax. While supporting your penis with your non-dominant hand, guide the tip of the catheter into the urethra with your dominant hand. Once the tip is inside the urethra, use your non-dominant hand to grip the soft part of the turquoise handle so you now hold your penis and the turquoise handle in the same hand. Press the handle gently to hold the catheter in place. With your dominant hand, start inserting the catheter by pulling the sleeve towards the penis head. As the catheter is protected from contamination by the dry sleeve, you can take hold of the catheter at any point. Insertion is easiest if you take hold of the sleeve quite close to the penis head. Slowly and gently insert the catheter into your urethra. It is normal that you feel resistance from the sphincters and sometimes also from the prostate, so be gentle. Continue to insert the catheter until it reaches your bladder and the urine starts to flow. When the urine starts to flow, place the hand not holding the handle on the bag connector. This is to ensure the catheter is not pulled out when more urine flows into the bag and it becomes heavier. Urine drains through the eyelets in the catheter. When the flow stops, it might mean that the urine level is below the level of the eyelets. To make sure that the bladder is completely empty, pull the catheter out about 1 to 2 centimeters to lower the position of the eyelets. Also, move a little and straighten yourself up. If urine starts flowing again, wait until it stops. Repeat the stepwise withdrawal until you feel sure that you've drained any remaining urine. Remaining urine is rich on nutrients and is the ideal media for growth of bacteria. If you find it difficult to see if urine is still draining, use your fingers to feel if warm urine is still draining from the end of the catheter. After use, the product can be reclosed with a turquoise cap. To prepare the bag for emptying, pull horizontally on the pull tab. The bag foil will automatically split along the indicated line. Grab the top and bottom handles for support and carefully empty the bag into the toilet. Then put the catheter back into the packaging and close it by folding the flaps and sealing with the sticker on the back side. You can dispose of the catheter and the packaging in your household rubbish. Do not flush it down the toilet. Wash your hands and you have completed the process. Important note: the catheterization procedure must always be carried out under guidance from a healthcare professional. The instructions provided in this film are only intended as follow-up to the advice you have already been given.